Hi everyone, my name is Hillary O'Brien and I'm the coordinator for social, emotional, and academic learning. If you have not yet had the opportunity to complete the pre-assessment, please go ahead at this time, go ahead and pause the presentation and complete the 3-question pre-assessment in the Google Doc. The McKinney-Vento Act is a federal education law originally passed in 1987. It supports children or youth who are homeless and are attending any school in the district, and they are automatically eligible for Title I services. And this includes support services and supplemental education programs such as tutoring, summer school, preschool, and other federal education programs such as free and reduced breakfast and lunch. Here are some key provisions of the McKinney-Vento Act. Children who qualify for immediate enrollment even without documents. Transportation to the school of origin. It eliminates barriers to ensure school policies and procedures are fair. It covers the legal definition of homelessness is that it can be fixed, regular, or adequate. So the definition of fixed is stationary, permanent, not subject to change. Regular is used on a predictable, routine, consistent basis. Inadequate, lawfully and reasonably sufficient. Is it sufficient for meeting the physical and psychological needs typically met in a home environment? Some of the common qualifying living situations include shelters, transitional housing programs, abandoned buildings, campgrounds, parks and vehicles, inadequate housing structures or trailer parks, temporary housing in hotels or motels, sharing housing with friends or family due to loss of housing, economic hardship, or a similar reason, and this is typically not of mutual interest, and a homeless child or youth not in the physical custody of a parent or guardian. And this includes when a student is with a family member, but that person is not their legal guardian. Some of the common obstacles faced by homeless youth include that they're unable to meet standard school enrollment requirements, they often move around and change schools, they experience hunger, tiredness, and stress, they oftentimes don't have appropriate school supplies or completed homework, they have lack of access to reliable transportation, and they do not have a It is the responsibility of the LEA to ensure a student's education may continue at their school of origin, enroll students in the same school a non-homeless student would be enrolled in, comply with school stability protocol, assist families in obtaining enrollment forms and records if needed, manage any disputes, uphold student and family privacy, provide comparable services and education to homeless students, coordinate with local social service agencies, and align with the Arizona State Plan. It is the role of the McKinney-Vento Liaison to support identifying homeless youth and enrolling the students so that they have full and equal opportunities to succeed in school, to make sure they have access to federally required resources, and provide referrals to well-being services such as healthcare, dental, mental health, substance abuse, and housing, to inform families and youth of educational opportunities with meaningful opportunities to participate, to provide and post the notice of educational rights in locations frequented by homeless youth, to mediate enrollment disputes according to federal guidance, inform family and youth services of all transportation services, and to provide professional development and support for all stakeholders who serve homeless students, and assist accompanied youth with enrollment, academic access, and success and notification of independent status and assistance for FAFSA. For early childhood referrals and homeless identification, LEA liaisons ensure that homeless families and homeless children and youths have access to and receive educational services for which such families, children, and youths are eligible, including services through Head Start, early intervention services, and LEA administered preschool programs. The term unaccompanied youth includes a homeless child or youth not in the physical custody of a parent or guardian. An unaccompanied homeless youth is a young person who is both homeless and unaccompanied. DCS is not involved in any way with the child youth. The requirements of the Arizona McKinney-Vento liaisons include completing the contact form found on the website, collaborating with school personnel to ensure use of the student residency questionnaire and unaccompanied youth caregivers authorized form to identify homeless students, to utilize the best interest determination form to make school enrollment decisions when necessary, to assess the needs presented by the students through locally developed informal needs assessment tools, to ensure required student data elements for homeless students and youth are accurately submitted to ADE, to provide a minimum of an annual training to all LEA school staff, including administrative staff, and to annually develop, review, and revise policies to increase access to educational opportunities and academic success. ADE has a homeless education program website that has many resources and also has federal guidance and requirements, opportunities to attain grant funding, and also has resources, a variety of resources for parents and youth, and training. So now we're going to go ahead and go over the required forms. And the first form basically just explains that every school district and charter school must appoint a McKinney-Vento. Form number 2 is the Student Residency Questionnaire, which ensures identification and enrollment of homeless students. And LEAs must have a procedure in place to identify students who may be experiencing homelessness. So each school in Madison should have access to these forms, and ADE provides this student housing questionnaire template to aid in the identifying students at the time of enrollment. Form number 3 is the Unaccompanied Youth Caregivers Authorization Affidavit, and the McKinney-Vento Act includes the following provisions specific to unaccompanied youth: the right to immediate enrollment without proof of guardianship. Form number 4 is the Best Interest Determination Form, and the Act requires school districts to consider the school of origin as the first option in school enrollment. Parents may choose the school of origin or the school in the residency, the area where the children currently live. School of residency may also be referred to as a local area. Each campus should have a few public notice posters. There should be one hung in the front office, and the others should be strategically placed on areas of campus that could be visible to family and community members.